Hello everyone. Welcome to my solo clickety-clackety stream. Thanks for the water, Joom Joom. I fully suspect that there won't be a lot of you in chat today, and that is totally okay. I'm just here to play video games because I am sad and bored because my D&D session got canceled today because of COVID. Varric is arguably the best NPC of all time. Arguably, I think that you could make a very strong argument for that. I am trying to, like, refresh myself on Dragon Age 2 because I played it forever ago and it was my favorite one. But, I've been playing nothing but Inquisition for the past, like, 4 years. So I kind of want to go back and, like, see the introduction of all these characters again. So, let's boot this thing up, shall we? Probably going to have to mess with the screen a little bit. The music's probably going to be too loud. I'm going to rely on you guys to tell me how the balance is. Okay, while it loads up. It's good to see you, Dreamy Kind of Day. It is a dreamy kind of day. It's always a dreamy kind of day. Is that why you chose that name? I will say the opening music to this is absolutely delicious. I don't know if you can hear it. No, I don't have an EA account, you vultures. Nonapunks. Oh my god, I had to sign in on an ancient Twitch account. Hi, Nicole! Welcome! Listen to this absolutely glorious Dragon Age music. I'm so tired of the Dawn Will Come from Dragon Age 3 that I just accept any music from any other Dragon Age game that's just sacred. It's absolutely awesome. Alright. Now chat. Honestly, DA2 had the best soundtrack. I feel like it had a lot of the best things. The only thing that it didn't really do well was, like, area design, and I really appreciate that because the developers were just kind of like, you know what? We're just going to throw this all out there. We're just going to, like, design a really cool story, and it's going to take place in the same 5 rooms, but we don't care. We don't care. Okay, so what should I play today? Should we go with... We're gonna go with female. I always play a female character. I don't know why. We can psychoanalyze the fuck out of that later. Yeah, the reuse maps got old so fast. I felt like I was coming home every time I go to the same map. I'm like, oh, I'm in the one cave. Oh, I'm in the second warehouse. Ooh, I haven't seen the third warehouse in a while. Ooh, we're getting spicy up in here. I enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, chat, I'm gonna take suggestions. Mage, rogue, or warrior this time. Marion, rogue. Alright, we go slishity slashity. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oh, you're just flexing now. Okay. Alright. This whole scene seems so quaint now that Dragon Age 3 is out. And, like, I know what happens after this and what they're talking about. But, like, this was the most epic thing in the universe. Yeah, Carver can take his bigoted ass straight up that ogre's. Spoilers.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentecost, Seeker of the Chantry.
Cassandra, your cheekbones got better.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here!
punches him
Time
in
to
the face
start
with a book.
talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
I'm gonna have to make a D&D character with a French accent eventually. Of course it's a dull sword. The textures in Dragon Age are just, like, routinely bad. The art design is excellent, but the textures are just routinely bad. The hairstyles look like they're glued on like those Lego hairstyles. This was like, I mean, I should cut it some slack. This was like what, like 2012? Here we go.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later. Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Stand it around in a circle.
Now we fight!
Okay. Oh god. Right click an enemy to attack. Okay. I've never played this on computer, just so you all know.
That's enough! Let's finish this!
Slide. Oh, that's cool.
That's enough!
Oh, I can just jump everywhere. That's fun. I forgot. I don't think I played as a rogue when I first played this. I think I played as a
Now you fall!
Got it? Got it, sis? Think you got it? I think you got it. See? Not that hard.
We can't keep this up forever.
Okay, and this decides what I'm like the rest of the game. Am I going to be a judgmental, they will come and fight asshole? Or will I be a smarmy James Bondish rogue? Or will I be a paragon of integrity? Your choice, chat. Clock's ticking. Chat may just be Nicole. Smarmy? Alright, let's go.
Perhaps we'll be lucky, and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
Instant smirk.
Here they come.
Did you see that?
Shall I
That
deal
was
with them?
delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna let you. Let's have you.
All yours, sister.
Asmic styles is not targets in small area.
May Andraste guide you.
Something you did, Nicole. I don't even know what you do for a living.
That's enough!
Oh, but you're not doing anything for a living because you're sick. How are you feeling?
There! Let's finish this! How about you? Now you fall!
Is it too loud? too loud, but you're a bit soft sounding. I can fix that. Let's bring the mic a bit closer. How's that? Is that better?
I'll deal with it.
Okra. Awesome. I'm glad that's better. You can actually see my mic in the shot there, so let me move that a little bit. Wow, it's hitting me hard. Why is it hitting me hard? Oh, my health is automatically refilling because it's a tutorial. See, I like the attention to detail in some areas. Like, the way that you kill this ogre is... Oh, hi, Regan.
There's no end to
The way that you kill this ogre is different depending on what class you pick. So they paid attention enough to that. Oh, look! Regan shows up just in time for there to be a dragon.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
You can't
Lie
handle
to
the
me.
truth!
You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire
I
world
would have
on the
a
brink of
character
war.
like Cassandra Pendergast.
And
I
you
might
need
just
the
build
one
Cassandra
person who could
Pendergast
help
in my
you
next game.
put
I
it
love
back
her so
together.
much.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began.
And the fact
If
that
you
like she
can't
reads
point
like
me to her,
chivalric
Tell me
poetry
everything you know.
and
You
has this
aren't
like really
worried I'll
soft
just
side,
make
it's
it
just
up as I go.
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Is Varric's voice actor someone famous? I swear I've heard his voice before. Her dynamic with Varric is everything to me. Her being obsessed with his books yes, exactly. He writes like weird, smutty, like romance books, and she loves them because she's just... They're not smutty, but they're like romance books. I don't know. Portrait. I kind of really like the default, like the pixie haircut and the... Brian Bloom is his voice. I'm writing that down. I need to find out what else he's in. What else is he in? He sounds like a Brian. He doesn't sound like a Varric. He sounds like a Brian. He also does sound like a Varric. I lied. Yeah, we should go with just default. I know it's content to mess around with the character creator, but I'm so bad at it that I'm just going to end up creating a monster. It's Billy Joe Blasco and... Really? Of course. Why not? Portrait. I'm gonna make the portrait ridiculous. You're gonna go like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. With red. Marion. Yeah, let's go with Marion. No, you know what? I have to. Every single female character I name in these games, and I swear that one day I got close with Ashby, Nicole, but my favorite name ever is Asher. If there wasn't an Asher already in my Storm King's Thunder game right now, I would have named Aoife Asher. Because I think it's just such an awesome name. Alright, what background are we going to go with? Oh, really? Yes, really. I'm trying to remember what I did in Dragon Age Origins. I just remember hating the Circle Tower. So it's hard for me to remember. What is the good ending to the first game? Do you know? Or was it one of those games that did not really have one? I'm just gonna pick randomly. So, it's debatable. Yeah, because I remember, like, Alistair didn't really want to be king. The Warden's self-sacrifice is the good ending, but I think the canon ending is him fucking Morrigan and making the evil archdemon baby. I think that's the canon. Alistair self-sacrifice having Morgan's baby. But you don't have Morgan's baby if you sacrifice Alistair. You know what? I've never done it this way. Sent Loghain to his death against the Archdemon, exiled Alistair, and left Anora. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with an asshole warden. Select a difficulty level. To have Alistair self-sacrifice, you gotta be female/elf/human. All three? I think it's really brave them
been unleashed on Ferelden.
making the graphical
Dark
overhaul
spawn poured out of the wilds
that they did,
clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar.
where they gave Dragon Age its own art
battle
style that wasn't,
was a
oh, this is a
disaster.
generic fantasy
King
thing.
Kaelin died
And
on the
now,
field
like,
with
the
his men,
elves look distinct,
betrayed
the
by
dwarves
his most
look
trusted
distinct,
general.
And the Kunari have horns, I guess, which is cool.
Unopposed, the Horde
I really
marched
like
on
that
the
they
village
gave it
of
that more, I hate to say cartoony, but
village burned,
cartoony style,
and many
because it
innocents
makes
were
it have a
slaughtered.
more distinctly visual palette. I'm not an
champion's
artist,
family
but I think you
barely
could probably
escaped
speak on
in
that more than
time.
I could, Nicole. Grandmama! Shitty looking fire, go! This one doesn't care about fire.
I think that's all of them.
Oh, hi, you.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Look on the bright side.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Just eternally
Yes.
chipper.
You're right.
Oh my God, I was
We
actually
should have
start
run
going off about the
sooner.
visuals
Why
of this
did
game.
we
Like
wait so
Atero
long?
and DA3 was fire,
Why
but
are you
the loading
looking at
screens
us?
and animated chapters is
We've been running
gorgeous.
since Ostagar.
Yeah. Speaking of running.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here.
Yeah, I think the
painting
loading
things.
screens in this and
Please.
like the
Listen to your sister.
animated chapter changes
Then
are
let's go.
absolutely
Lead on.
insanely beautiful. Like, I wish that I could draw, and if I had to draw like maps and stuff for my home D&D games, it would be exactly that art style. A weathered bow. Oh God, I'm trapped. Let me out. Carver, your sword is going through the ground, buddy. Keep up.
was all me, right there.
Okay. One of my characters has gained a level. Oh, I
Wait.
forgot to level up.
Where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And
We're
then
going
where?
down the path that
We
leads
can't just
forward.
wander aimlessly.
There's one path. There's literally one road to go down.
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Just everyone
Well,
ignores
that
her.
wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a
Sounds the only
lot
people I
of
know prefer
Templars
Inquisition
in
over this one. I
Kirkwall,
felt this one
Mother.
had the best art design.
I know that.
Story.
But we
character
still have
development.
family there.
I think that
And
Inquisition did
mistakes.
some things really, really well.
Then we need to
Um,
get to Guaran and take shit.
I think that they
we
went
survive that long,
overhaul with the
just
variety
be
of
happy to get
locations,
out of
and I
here.
think the best part of Inquisition. I'm gonna pause. The best part of Inquisition was absolutely the ball, and like how you had to behave yourself or you'd get kicked out of the ball. That was like everything that I want from my D&D games. You have to behave yourself or get kicked out of the ball. That's the biggest fear. Yeah, there was some combat here and there, but holy shit, the dance with the Duchess were like, you don't know if she's on your side or not. And she's like, and the only way to get through that without losing any court approval is to answer questions with questions like a fucking spy. It was amazing. I really liked that section. I did not like the MMO, like, oh, you go here and you gotta collect 40,000 plants in order to be able to go to the fucking ball mission. I hope they learned their lesson from Inquisition, and in Dragon Age 4 they kind of bring it back. I hear Dragon Age 4 is going to be set in the Tevinter Imperium, which I'm really excited about, because I want to know what the fuck is going on there, because their political situation and the way that they address it and the way everyone else respond to it is so fucking weird and interesting. It's so neon and pretty. Yeah. Alright. Oh god, this stuff. I've never done this stuff on stream, so please forgive me. I'm guessing dexterity and cunning. You know what? I'm feeling brave. Put it all in dexterity. At least this level. And I think I'm gonna be an archer. I think that's the best. I think that's the best here, since I'm not gonna play with Sebastian, and I'm probably gonna run with Isabella at least half the game, so it's good to have some variety. And something else I liked is that they took away armor in this one. Well, not that they took away armor, but like armor for the ancillary characters, so you didn't have to just manage everybody's equipment constantly. I liked that. A lot of people didn't. I liked that. Oof, I never take Sebastian. Yeah, he's annoying. The religion in Dragon Age is very, very interesting. Although I think that they've done a really bad job of... Oh, after, you know, I loved only managing for myself. I missed that. Yeah, it's like sometimes I'll forget. It's like, why? Fucking... Dude, Iron Bull, why are you dying? You're a literal beefcake mountain man. And he'll just be going down, and I'm like, oh, I haven't upgraded his armor since I found him. Oh. But no, I'm ADHD as shit, so I'm gonna go with this. And I think this will work. Keep me away from the bad guys. Oh, Aveline! Aveline, you lawful good bitch. I love you. Oh, my queen.
You will not.
She should have been romanceable. She should have been romanceable.
They will not have you.
I'm really mad they didn't bring her
Not
back more
while I
in
breathe.
Dragon Age 3. I get it, like she's taking care of Kirkwall, but... Oh yeah, this is so much better. I can just sit here and talk to you guys and just click. Because I'm a coward.
Stop
You
squirming.
will not have him.
You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor.
I doubt we
Darkspawn
will, because I
are now a
can't
temple.
imagine any narrative
I thought they
contrivance
all
that would get
abandoned
her to the
Oberyn.
Devinter Imperium.
The
But if they
spawn
come
are
up with
clear
one,
in
I am
their
so
intent,
fucking for it. The
but the
characters in this
mage
game are
is
amazing,
always
and they didn't
unknown.
use them enough in Dragon
The
Age 3.
Order dictates.
Wesley.
That woman is an apostate. The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Lawful good queen.
course.
Lawful good queen.
I am Aveline Valen. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
He's gentle for a mage hunter.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
I love how everyone's
If
just
the
covered in
options are
blood in this
south or
game.
die,
They just
I'll take
add
my
the blood
chances with
texture
south.
just onto the model. Just like... It's beautiful. It's like painting. Oh, I got rivalry with Carver. Oh no. I'm just gonna... For stream, I'm just gonna auto-level these guys up. I'm not gonna curate their shit. And who cares what Carver does? Spoiler alert. Oh no, Carver. That's the one thing I hated about playing as a mage, is that Bethany had to die and we got stuck with Carver. Although I think he has an interesting arc, in that, like, I think it's cool to have a brother who fucking exists to kill you. Carver can eat a dick, though. Ah! I don't remember it. I'm excited to experience it. I don't know how often I will play this, but I'm gonna keep to playing it on stream.
I knew this would happen.
Whenever I can, with my busy schedule. I'll do it this run.
That's enough. One less to worry about. That's right, you heard me.
I will do it so hard. I will do the shit out of the Warden run for,
Now you fall.
I also want to give Fenris more time, because I know he's a mage racist piece of shit, but he's so pretty. He's so pretty. It hurts how pretty he is. And I don't feel like I can talk about, I don't feel like I can talk about Anders without getting into politics, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Oh yeah, join our Discord if you want to. There's nothing going on in there, but it's where we get announcements
We've
for
got company.
stuff. I do feel like... Bitsy Eliza, welcome! We're just playing some Dragon Age, shooting the shit.
How about you?
Most of the games that were on this channel have
Quickly,
died,
before they
so
regroup. We must press towards
I'm
the
trying to
wilds.
fill it with as much other shit as I can, and I think this is a good place to start.
You soulless bastards!
Bye! Ow! Oh no.
Cover!
Whoops.
Can we talk about this?
Can't we talk about this? She says to the ogre that just murderized her brother. Okay. I'm just gonna be over here. I stand for all of us. I'm Carver. Get off me! No! Switch to Aveline. Yeah, Aveline, come tank for me, please. Yeah, who would have thought that the... Who would have thought that the little guys would be the ones giving me trouble? No,
Carver,
Nicole,
wake
you
up.
literally are Carver. Every
Battle's
single
over.
game that I've played with you,
We're
I've almost
fine.
killed you. You
I'm
soulless
sorry, mistress.
bastard!
The sun is gone.
No.
Boosh.
These things will
9
not
hit
take
points.
Carver.
He died bravely. This is no time to mourn. Pull yourself together. There's no time to mourn. Fuck him.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe.
Don't speak to me of grief. This is your fault.
Oh.
How could you let him charge off like that? Your little brother. My little boy.
Mom.
Mother, we can't stay here. Carver wouldn't want his
We're
sacrifice
just gonna let that
to be
go?
meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes
he's
we
a good
were,
one.
and ashes we become.
Are there
Maker,
good
give
Templars?
this
I don't know
young
if there are
man a
good
place
Templars.
at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace he has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Carver.
That's a weird thing to say to your dead son, I feel like. Like, duh. He's your dead son. I would have expected something more like, I'm sorry. Or like, your sister's a prick for letting you die. I don't know. Something along those lines. You won't be alone.
At least Father will have company now.
Eternally chipper. Eternally optimistic. Spring
Flames.
Aoife all the way.
We're too late. I am ready.
We spent too much time in grief. I told you there was no fucking time to mourn. Oh, Kathleen.
There's no end to them.
I want to know how long that dragon was up there. Just chilling. Fuckers, you woke me up! Oh, my terrible fire physics. Dragon Age has best dragons. I said it. Yes, the other queen. There's so many queens in Dragon Age! There's so many goddamn queens! Her overhaul is hilarious to me, because now she has like an actual design that's like, look at that! Look at her go! The Abyssal High Dragon, Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah,
Well,
amazing. Yeah.
What have we here?
This still looks good. This is like a decade later, and this still looks good. Not all of this game looks like holds
Used to
up,
be we never
but that
brought
was
visitors
cool.
to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Yeah, I like how she was like this crotchety crone in the first game. Flemeth could do anything to me. She would. She would. I think that's the thing.
Impressive.
I
Where'd
now
you
know
learn how to
Nicole's
turn
type.
into a dragon?
Perhaps I
Dragons.
am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait. You can't just leave us here.
Can I not?
Did you not see that I'm a fucking dragon?
I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform
does
such
answer
a
the question.
feat? But now my
voice is good.
curiosity is
I was going to
sated
ask.
and you are safe for the moment.
Making it
Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
This place is
If
red
only
and
a
orange
clever
and black.
tongue was all
I still
one
have not
needed.
seen that show.
Tell me, clever child,
It's probably the next thing I'm gonna
how do you
binge on
intend to
Netflix.
outrun the Blight?
We need to get to Kirkwall. In the Free Marches.
In the free marches.
My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. Your king will not miss you, hmm?
He has no opinion.
I'm sure he'll miss his life more.
It's good, but I dropped the final season because of busy life.
Oh,
that's
you
sad.
I like.
There's so many
into the
shows that I never
chaos you
finished.
fight,
I watched the first season of
and
The
the
Walking
world
Dead
will
and absolutely
shake
loved it,
before
but for
you.
personal reasons I stopped. As
Is
in,
it fate or
a
chance?
person I was seeing
I
at
can
the
never
time was
decide.
making me watch it, and I was enjoying it, but then that fell apart.
It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
I should probably get back into Walking Dead. Here's fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet. Just like that?
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch.
That's what it is,
Life a
Nicole. Her
catch. I
laugh.
suggest
Her
you
laugh
catch
is
it
just so
while you can.
hearty and oh ho ho.
Maybe we shouldn't
She's an
trust
oh
her.
ho ho laugher.
I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
What do the rest of you think?
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
Oh god.
No.
He progressed quickly.
I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Promise TLI teacher at Final Fantasy 14, so I'll be lurking and listening while I teach. Of course. I know that, I think that Asher's coming in at 9, so whenever you come back, you two can join me in this little adventure. I always meant to get into Final Fantasy 14. Okay.
Roast a few more Darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
Kill the fuck out of that
No,
guy.
leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
Oh, she looks actually
You
concerned.
lie.
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What corruption, for those of you at home?
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Sounds bad.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
No, you didn't.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Another thing I love about
Aveline,
this series is
listen to
that
me.
in each game they
You can't ask me
made
this.
something out
I
to be the
won't.
big threat, and then the next
Please.
game they just made it
The
bigger.
corruption is a slow death. I can't.
Or like they just made it seem so small, at least, because the threat in this game isn't huge necessarily. It's a lot of City Watch sort of shit. But this game, but like the first game, was all about a world-ending zombie threat, and now that's just kind of a backdrop to this game, and I just find that interesting. It's up to you.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No,
No.
please.
Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I was not
I
a big
liked
fan
my
of Dragon
version
Age
better
1.
too.
I loved the world, I loved the lore,
What else
but I
aren't
just...
you telling me then? Did she send someone with the
I
champion?
don't know, it felt like... It
In
feels
a
like a
manner
relic of
of
a bygone
speaking.
era.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north
Yeah,
across
this
the
is
waking
the
sea
stuff you were
lashed by
talking
a
about
terrible
before.
storm.
Look at this!
2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
You know, this game is making me want to run Waterdeep Dragon Heist again, and then kind of flavor Waterdeep, kind of like Kirkwall. Because that's the vibe that I get from this game a lot, is, like, I get Waterdeep Dragon Heist vibes from this. Like, it's a big city with lots of shit to do in it, lots of intrigue and weirdness, and giant fucking statues. Like, look at this. Like I said, the art, like, the execution of most of this game is middling at best. The execution is, like, middling at best, but the design and, like, the drawn shit is fucking gorgeous. Yeah, Waterdeep is gonna be the next game that I run on.
They're not letting
run
anyone
for-
into the city.
Run for professional.
What?
Professional.
That can't
run.
be. It's true. Look at
the
them
word I
all.
meant. Dragon Heist. I want you in that, Nicole.
They're Fereldans, just like us. Fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna go a little dark here. She's been on a boat for a little while, so she's starting to get a little angry.
We're getting into the city, one way or another. We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Okay.
Do you have a ship? Something to get us out of?
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Captain Mule.
Let us through.
I last played this on Xbox
Was Wesley
360,
based
I
out of the
think.
Lothering Chantry? I
And
don't
it
remember ever
looks
seeing him there.
better than I
He served
remember it
elsewhere.
looking.
He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
This is ridiculous.
If you keep packing people into this fortress, there's going to be trouble.
You can bet your ass there will be.
If we keep packing people into the city, it'll be far worse. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
Yeah.
But we have
I was
family
about to
here.
comment on how
Doesn't that
veiny that
mean
guy
anything?
was.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Wouldn't you rather we left?
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
I'm
That's
veiny
it.
as shit!
We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Also,
Now
I'm
we
calling
fight.
Victor Chat. Oh god, I'm fighting.
I stand for all of us.
A little help here.
Oh no. Oh no. Where are they all fucking coming from? That was another thing about this game, is it was like... I may need to lower the difficulty of the stream because it's hard to talk and play.
But don't get full of yourself.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks.
Everyone's just
Look,
covered in blood.
I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Ah, this piece of shit.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband...
Heavily shredded,
dead.
yeah.
I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Aveline's a
Oh,
beefcake.
Gamlen.
She can step on
We
me
came
anytime
too
she
late.
wants.
My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Then I'll get
There
us
are other ways to get into a city.
That didn't turn
Bombs,
out so
perhaps.
well for those deserters earlier.
I hate to agree, but there's a reason they housed us in an old prison.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Sounds like fun.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
You know, I feel this really intimately, because I've had to move to Texas to work to move back to New York. And it really sucks. It sucks more than this game lets on.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
Yep, sure, I'll be free and clear before I know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to
Fuck
meet you personally.
Texas.
Mira heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Opinion?
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
You're basically family, Aveline. You're always my family. The Elvius name.
Are you a Fenrir?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
You can hear talking in the background. That's interesting. Their sound design is good. These games are good. I don't think people give them enough credit. Merchant Cavril.
I've already told you. I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But... Oh.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Aveline.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey!
Stay back. Just... take what's in the chest. Take it all.
Well done.
No, I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
That wasn't so hard.
Okay, how do I fix this injury? Okay, let me just... pull up the fucking... Is it... I guess I don't have any injury kits, so... I guess I'm just critically wounded for the rest of forever.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Carver were here with us.
Yeah.
And Wesley.
You can do better than Wesley,
Well,
I think.
we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
God, it's so pretty, so cool build.
Thus began the Champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the Champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the Champion.
You know, I knew somebody in college named Meredith who kind of looks like Knight Commander Meredith.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Templars are your problem, Jesus.
Don't worry, Bethany. I won't let any big bad Templars come get you.
It's not a joke. If the Templars find me, the best I can hope is to be locked away for the rest of my life. If they don't kill me outright. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Oh, you cunt.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Shot that guy in the arm.
How do you
that
do?
had to hurt.
Varric Tethras, at your service.
I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Keep moving.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Don't get dead.
You don't seem to like your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood magic to read minds.
I had a twin brother, Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping. I never thought I'd miss him this much.
Yeah, I cannot afford.
Sorry about your brother. Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
This doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna get used to this city, and I'm gonna know exactly where I need to go all the fucking
Welcome
time.
to the
I'm gonna be on
Hightown
these streets constantly, because I think there's maybe about 6 maps in this game. I don't think I've mentioned that before.
Did you want buttons? Shell buttons, was it? They'll let anyone into Hightown these days.
Fuck you.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall.
Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Aveline!
Hello, Hawk.
That's it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
A person in your position. Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Get a guard to do it. No, I need more.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Let's level you up. Acting on behalf of the Guard. And now I'm playing Aveline. No, I need to play my beautiful Asher.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Good day, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Still up to old tricks, Elegant?
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find.
Whoever just joined us.
In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Lady Elegant. I've always wanted to know more about this character. I'm sure it exists, but...
Gamlen comes here.
You hear about the Amaranthine traitors?
Who?
Some harebrained nobles in Amaranthine were conspiring against the Warden Commander. A truly stellar idea, if you know anything about him. We caught most of the conspirators, but a few fled by sea and came here. We're offering a bounty.
Tell me what I need to know.
Here's a list of names and descriptions. Anytime you end one of the bastards, let me know and I'll reward you. Better act fast, though. We're looking for them, too.
Undress this Christ, have mercy.
How incredible this part of town must smell. See that green steam coming out of that sewer? You know, people complain a lot about how New York City smells, especially during the summer. I can't imagine what it must have smelled like 200 years ago. 400 years ago. There was no one here 400 years ago, but like...
It's killing Mother to live in this filth hole.
Europe 400 years ago, where they just poured shit out into the streets. Must have been disgusting.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Writing desk. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up all my DLC stuff. Have I not gotten my DLC stuff? Huh. I should have my DLC stuff.
My children have been in servitude for a year.
They don't get it until after
They
the
should be
first act.
nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
What is he hiding?
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy
That's a
since
good
Gamlen
phrase.
told her how angry her
That's a good
parents
line.
were
I'm gonna steal that.
about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
We need to get that will.
Good. I'm glad we
Where
agree.
there's a will,
Gamlen
there's a
told me he
way.
gave the estate's payment to some slaver who beat him
Sorry.
at dice.
You can leave now. I apologize.
Apparently, our ancestral home is
I am
now
so,
a base for slavers
so
from all
sorry.
over Thedas.
Gamlen couldn't have just sold himself and saved us all the trouble.
Can you just imagine him sweeping and scrubbing for some Tevinter matriarch? Seriously, though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Good to know. go to the hangman. I want to talk to my good friend Varric. Varric.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised.
I like that the hanged man is based on a tarot card and not like an actual hanging man.
Think about it. Why would it start in...
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messere, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work. So, what do you do, Adelaide?
You know I'm a guard. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of the utterly ineffectual.
Dragon Age borrows a lot of things from D&D, like the gold, silver, copper system. I think that Dragon Age, the original one, was actually supposed to be a D&D game, but they couldn't get the license. And so they made their own world, which I kind of like a little bit better than Forgotten Realms, to be honest. I want to see a tabletop role-playing game set with Dragon Age. I'm sure it exists, and if it doesn't, someone has to have made it. Tabletop Dragon Age would just be so fire.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of slew the Archdemon to save us all. Fat lot they care here. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sirrah. You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Tell me he's got killer eyes and a nice smile. I'll marry him on the spot.
As it happens, he's got the eyes. But I've never seen him smile. It's always seemed like he must have lost even more than the rest of us. I suppose you can seek him out. Anders certainly hasn't turned anyone else away. Look for the lit lantern in Darktown. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
Is there any Weenie Flower. We've been out for a week.
Anders. Well, again, I feel like I can't talk about without getting political.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Look, we're Ferelden's just trying to keep out of the Templar's sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our Queen Honora.
Okay. So now I gotta get to Darktown and do a bunch of quests.
Being a
there.
guardsman seems like a better life than being a...
Party and venture forth.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not that he didn't do... His best to try and read it first.
Where else can we go? No.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the Deep Roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the Coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something?
Mr.
just let me know.
Paydays, hello!
In fact, since you're an old friend...
Welcome!
Here's a recipe. My speciality.
My party is missing
Everyone
a gift.
needs an edge sometimes.
Yes, it is. I was just telling Nicole, because she's lurking right now, that I was about to name Aoife Asher, but then I saw that you named your character Asher. Because Asher is one of my favorite names, and I have actually named my hawk Asher.
Are you really not afraid of apostates? Not even a little?
Yeah.
Sunshine, I'm a...
It was a bit of a...
Lord, in case you missed
I'm gonna
that
name my
detail.
first kid Asher.
You
It's
all
just such a
thought
great
you
gender-neutral
had
name.
it, you know.
No. I meant there are at least 30 people in this town who'd murder my family over trade.
It originally was Ashby.
Who has time to
But I
worry
felt
about
like that was a
apostates
little
with a merchant
old
skill
school.
breathing down your neck.
In that case,
No,
I
I
see.
think that Asher is just a very, very powerful name.
Get ready!
Oh, the Game of Thrones Telltale game. I played that once and I never played it again because we're never going to get part 2 of it, and I ended on a really bad cliffhanger for mine. It was very uncomfortable. I've been thinking about playing the Batman Telltale game on here. I was about to do that, but then I was like, you know what? No, I've got Dragon Age 2 sitting here, and I've been looking for an excuse to play it forever. I don't remember who Asher is. This looks like something. Oh, they're slavers. Slaver.
Mind your manners. This is my territory.
Okay, I know I have to come back there for a quest. I remember Danzig. God, the fly is buzzing in my ears. I'm sure you guys can hear it too, but it's like right in my ears and it's bothering me.
Freedom. What a crock.
Freedom, what a crock. Right. Andy! Playing Baldur's Gate 3 on here when it drops, right? Oh, hell yeah. I've been trying to play it with people, but I keep not being able to get my schedules to line up. When Baldur's Gate 3 comes out in full, I'm definitely going to do the whole thing on here. You're welcome to play with me if you'd like.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
Dude, chill.
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death? Not healing and salvation.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going.
You be down?
Those
Awesome.
bastards made me get rid of my cat.
I normally play with one of the
Also
guys that I
counts a lot.
stream D&D with.
He hated the deep
Ben.
roads.
He's awesome. He was here at the beginning, but he's working for the rest of the night. And yeah, we've played through the beginning of the game like 8 times. We killed the devil at the very beginning and got basically, I think it's a flame tongue off of it. So next time you're playing, kill that devil. He drops a cool sword you can give to Lae'zel. Gith mommy. Okay.
I'm part of an expedition into the Deep Roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy
You can
man if I
cheese the
never
hell
think
out of
about the
that
blighted
fight.
deep
I
roads
love
again.
cheesing the fights in
You
Baldur's
can't
Gate
imagine
3.
what I've
That's
come
my
through to
favorite
get
thing.
here.
Like when I feel like I'm
not
just too
interested.
dumb or stupid to do it.
Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
What's the favor?
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price.
It's what we're not brave enough to do to our
I came to
DMs.
Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage,
I mean, we
a
kind
prisoner
of
in the
do
wretched
in
gallows.
Storm King's Thunder, don't we?
The Templars
We
learned of
cheese
my
the hell
plans
out of
to
those
free him.
fights. I remember.
Help me bring him safely past them. and
Me
you shall have your
hiding in a
maps.
hole that the giants can't get to and just shooting at them through the hole. You growing big and going toe to toe with things and just getting healed from above because the giants can't climb. The lightning bow is great. Yeah, that thing is. I feel a little bad sometimes with how broken that can get. He was telling me, I think it's balanced. I think it's balanced because the lightning conduit thing is really hard to get off. It's awesome when it does, but like, nah, dude, just set them up in lines. Just set up lines, and you can just destroy things. Those of you in chat who don't know what I'm talking about, there's this bow that I'm playing with in a game that I'm playing with Mr. Paydays and Nona Punks actually. That is when you hit something with the bow, it makes it an electrical conduit, and every time you hit something, you connect those things, and as a bonus action, you can set off those conduits and hit all of the things within lines between each thing, and do like 3d8 damage. It's not a lot, but it stacks with everything else that happens, and it's absolutely awesome.
Oh, that's all? I might just take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
As just as his cause is. It scares me. I don't want to give the Templars another reason to hunt us.
These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Make her willing, we will all leave free men.
I think this is the...
Into the house.
To arms!
This game is so fun. I wish YT would design encounters like this, where like you walk into a basement and there's like 20 things in there, and then 20 more things come in, but they're all like
under attack.
level 1 goblins. Just really squishy guys.
Here we go.
Try to leave the pretty ones alive.
Oh, that's... Yeah, you guys can all die.
Trap.
That bastard Gambit put you up to this. You are sure slit his throat.
Well, at least it's not boring. That's enough.
I love throwing bandit attacks to a low-level party that they barely scrape through, then watching them decimate encounters of the same bandits levels later. I've been doing that in Icewind Dale a little bit. I'm gonna be doing a little bit more of it as we come towards the end. Like, there are these things called Cold Light Walkers that are basically they're literally the poster for the thing. They're just like light inside of winter clothing, and they're these undead, crazy elemental beasts, and they fire like frost lasers and all sorts of crazy shit, and do a ton of damage. But like, now I'm gonna throw like 6 of them at the party, and the party's not gonna even blink. Check us out on Saturday if you got time.
That should do it.
If you don't want to be spoiled for Icewind Dale, maybe skip it, but it's a fun game.
That's the vault. All set.
Everything we want to know about our family is in...
This is it. Grandfather's will.
Stra's really good with encounters like
Mother
that.
needs
too.
to
Tons
see
of
this as
zombies
soon
and
as
storms
possible.
and so- Yeah, I'm running that right now, and I'm excited to swarm the party. I can't get away with that right now, but I'll be able to. The party just at level 3 killed a vampire spawn, so there's that.
We'll take it to her right now.
I love Curse of Strahd.
So I'm
so
just
good.
saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
There's always Argynvost for that.
He forgave you, Mother.
Yeah,
Grandfather left you everything.
Argynvost
Here,
is gonna be
read it.
it's gonna be fun.
I should.
I don't want
maybe...
to spoil too much of what's
To
going
my
on
daughter
in the game, but,
Leandra, and all children
let's just
born
say
of
that the
her,
party will be going there.
the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
Oh,
The twins
hello.
were a week
Hello,
old.
Scott.
We all have our burdens. Mine
Welcome.
was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
There's no way that's not
I
Scott.
took care of father. I stayed. And
This is
on his
great. None of the
deathbed, all he could
clickety-clackety
talk about
packadas
was
showed up,
Leandra.
but you guys did.
Look,
You guys are
Sister,
my real friends.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I shouldn't
Good
have
to
done
see
it,
you.
but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't
Wait,
expect
I
that,
said hi,
Gamlen.
Scott, to Brandon earlier.
It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Isn't that name? Scooter. Oh, I got an achievement. How lovely. Okay. No, I'm gonna stay here for a minute, 'cause there's letters here, and I think those give me DLC stuff. Can I get DLC stuff? Oh no, I need to do the... I remember I need to do the Bone Pit, because that leads to quests in Act 2 and 3. You're gonna call me a hoe right off the bat. Not you, the hoe. Oh, Scott, you. I figured that was obvious. How's Final Fantasy XIV going, Nicole?
How come you and Wesley never had children?
Hear you're having problems with the Bone Pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Names both being very confused. Let me reset the chat. Maybe that'll change the names. No, it doesn't.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners making a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city.
The Bone Pit is just outside
Any map
the
will
city.
show it.
Any map will show it. Sorry, I won't do that every single time. I've never played a character with a French accent because I feel like it's just too silly. It's one of those accents that I can't make not silly. I finally managed to get my Irish accent to a point where it's not quite as sing-songy and ridiculous. And oh, top of the morning to you! Not as much of that. I feel like I finally got there. Haven't gotten out of sounding like I'm about to vomit everything that I say in French accent. That's all D&D is. It's accent. It's the only part of it that matters, right?
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do something about that.
Yeah, if I ever run Waterdeep Dragon Heist, the streets are going to be exactly as safe as the streets of Kirkwall. Character forces some to learn a Norman English accent, which is close. Beyond the line. Oh. I want to hear your Norman English accent. That's a good one. Like, look at this. Look at this nonsense. Where are the guards? There are guards. There is a city guard. I'm traveling with one. But look at this mess. This happens every 4 minutes. And look, some literally just dropped in the back there. Did you not see that? Credit that after 2 sessions. I picked a voice for a character the first time I was in Storm King's Thunder. I didn't finish. But I picked a voice for Ashbeads that sounded like this all the time. She had a very thick smoker Cockney accent. And I regretted that instantly.
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
hellish throat destruction, exactly. And not the fun kind. You...
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago.
Oh,
No
Anders.
Templars so far. Are you ready?
You essay on politics.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here.
So I couldn't do
Let's
a
do this
fantasy
fast.
world where I brought
All
too
right.
many people and or creatures
I'll handle the
looking for
talking.
smoke.
You watch for Templars.
So the first time I see a dog-sized spider, I'm ending it.
When we find Carl,
What about a spider-sized
just
dog?
let me talk to him.
How would that make you feel? Fucking no bout of life then and there. Hello, Carl.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
Do either of
What's
you know
wrong?
anything about Dragon Age?
Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No.
How else will mages ever master themselves?
So...
You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the
Waiting position.
Templars teach you to control yourself.
Dragon Age 2 is a lot smaller. It's basically...
This is the Apostate.
Takes place in one town. You play one character. And it's not nearly as globe-spanning. Though crazy shit.
Never take another mage as you took him.
Oh, Anders. So, quick pause so I can explain some stuff. So mages in Dragon Age get their power from something called the Fade. It's similar to, it's as if like the Weave in Forgotten Realms was its own like plane of existence, and they need to draw from that plane in order to cast their spells. I'm looking for this guy who was captured by what are called Templars, who are basically magic police that come and like kidnap anyone who's a mage and put them in basically these towers to keep them. And if they disobey, they do something called the Rite of Tranquility. ATAB, all Templars are bad. The Rite of Tranquility cuts off a mage's connection to the Fade, to that plane of existence. But when they do that, they also lose all their emotions, because that's where all of our emotions come from. So that's why that guy we were just talking to was like, "You'll understand. I am like this now. This is how I speak." And it's really creepy and weird. Imagine having a crispy lineup and being the most powerful wizard alive. He's drawing power from the Fade! Dude, I am drawing power from the Fade, man. Pretty much. But like, this is City Hall. How am I getting away with this? And also, look at this guy like right next to me. This guy right here. Just chilling. That's how tranquil he is. But yeah, if you're ever lost, feel free to ask me questions while you're here. Who trusts? He knows who got it handled. Well, he was on their side.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
What did you do? Not the Fade part. The angry, glowing bit.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances, yes. But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden. They found a letter I was writing you. You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again.
This is what Mother was protecting me from.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Alright, should I like kill him because he's asking me to kill him because he doesn't want to forget his emotions? Or should I let this pass? I'm asking you, chat. I'm gonna go grab some water. Moral choices, you guys.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
I know what my choice is. I'm waiting on one from you guys. Curious as to your Ferelden politics. Send the man off on his terms. Sip. Yep. I chugged that water. Look at this. Look at this mess. Look at this. Sounds like he will be. Yeah, basically. Being tranquil sucks. I wanna play a tabletop Dragon Age game, and I wanna play a tranquil, because I feel like that'd be a really fun challenge. Because tranquil do things, but like.
My sister calls being tranquil a fate worse than death. Give him peace.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
Sad. That's some sad shit, y'all. That's some sad, sad shit.
So,
this is not a 10
let
out
me
of 10
guess.
gamer nest. This is a temporary
the
gamer
part
nest
where
until
you
I get
tell
a
me
new
you're an
desk, a
abomination?
new apartment, and I'm back
You're
in
wrong.
fucking New York City.
But not far wrong.
I miss my city.
This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
So yeah, demons and spirits are creatures from the Fade, born of emotions. Demons are made of like you'll have like a sloth demon, or a lust demon, or well, they're called desire demons. A desire demon, a pride demon, a rage demon, things like that. And then you'll have spirits of positive attributes. And spirits are nice for the most part, and demons are generally bad, as they tend to be.
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
That's how it tends to go, bud. I'm sorry.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard.
You tried to help a friend. Surely no harm can come of that?
I wish I still had your innocence. There was too much hatred in me. Justice thought he would overcome that. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Tell me, guys, should I flirt with him? I'm gonna flirt with him. I like his ATAB attitude.
So, that explains your whole sexy, tortured look.
Perhaps I should check a looking glass
You
more
go,
often.
Hawk. You go.
I had not thought to ever find a woman who would look past what I just said. My maps are yours. As am I, if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of Bethany and bring him along, just because I need a healer in the party. Running into walls.
Just keep
I am running into
surprise.
walls.
This is my favorite part!
This is the most violent city on Earth. Hilarious to me. I'm gonna keep bringing that up because it's just so funny.
Get results, don't you? Those shits better pat.
Shit's better pack up.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Where else can we go?
I hear good things about you, Anders.
Okay. Oh, I've got to go pick up my favorite party member.
Why is it nobody ever seems happy to see us?
Oh, speaking of giant spiders. See, I refuse to exist on the same planet as those things right there. They're just Spidey boys. Okay. Now I gotta figure out whether or not... How do I... Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to... I need to get an injury kit and use it to fix my tank. Because whenever you go down in a fight, you get an injury which, like, halves your health. Which is a stupid mechanic. Interface? Hide helmet. Key bindings. Sorry, this is going to be the really boring part of the stream while I figure out exactly how to bring that up. Alright, Google. How to use injury kit in Dragon Age 2. Oh, I have to put it on my action bar. That's dumb. Do it for every single party member. All right. Cool. That's done. So when I got here, a dragon asked me to take an amulet to the top of this mountain, in exchange for taking me to a boat. So, I have to go here to bring back said amulet. And this is where elves live.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
Your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
I'm not expecting tea and cakes. I just need to see someone.
Dragons
There's
fly,
nothing
though. Why
here
not
for
take
any
it?
human.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but the dragon was like,
This is the one the Keeper spoke of.
I'm too much of a
Shemlin?
mommy.
I thought she'd be an elf.
Enter the
You can
camp.
take yourself.
Keeper Marithari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
Marithari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andarana Tishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marithari. Let me look at you. There is a light in your heart, human. Don't let it go out. You will need it. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
It's a dull tale.
A dragon fell from the sky, charred some darkspawn, then asked me to bring you this amulet. No big deal.
You are blessed by luck, then. I will pray that Mithal watches over your path. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain, and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
That seems a little odd.
It is her wish, and I must grant it. You will find Meryl waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain.
Meryl is best girl.
Gareth Shiral.
No, of course.
BR5B. See you in a bit. I want to learn a Welsh accent. It's the hardest accent.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about.
Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawke.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
Oh, I miss the cold. And the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no Darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Let's get this over with.
Can't we talk about this? No? You! One less to worry about. No more!
And as you walk down the path, heading up the mountain, 74 skeletons spring out of the ground. Roll initiative.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All Keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once
Cool
had
shirt.
the gift.
Hey! Hey,
But like
Jabari.
so many
Welcome.
things, it was lost.
Thank you. Gotta catch him.
It's a Keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
Please keep turning skeletons into toads
I'm
for
so
us.
happy. Everybody
But
seemed
I
to
never
show up.
Right. Not literally. Happy to help. I've done a little
Yeah,
fighting
just playing
before,
some Dragon
but
Age 2.
it was always alone.
My favorite one.
I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling
How's
again.
everything
Let's go.
going? How was your day? Busy as all the rest of yours?
At least it's not boring. Make it good.
I just launched my one AoE into 2 dead men. And I launched my second AoE into 2 dead men.
We had a giant
I'm
rock
brilliant
up
at
here.
games, y'all.
This would perfectly sum up
I'm
my
a gamer boy.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
So, nice mountain you got.
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock and hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go. We should hurry.
I like that they gave elves in Dragon Age anime eyes. It's very strange. This has to be a new rule. Every time we have to postpone a game, James has to stream. Oh no! Maybe. I might use one of those times to go out on a date, but I kind of like that rule. And everyone just shows up. We just gotta get
I'm sorry.
gotta get Maddie and
You're
Maddie,
not really seeing the Dalish at their
Carson and
best.
YT in here.
We're good people that look out for each
You know
other.
what I'm forgetting?
Just not today, apparently.
I think that's all.
But the Dalish are delightful. I was just thinking of inviting the whole clan over for tea.
I'm sure they'd never accept in a... Oh. Right. Sarcasm. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Asher Bellinar isn't known for her patience.
We were talking, Nicole and I were talking about how the art style for this game is absolutely gorgeous. Not the execution of like these character models and things like that, but the design of everything is absolutely gorgeous. like the decisions that were made. Oh look, it's more of Brandon's favorite. I'm auto-leveling up for stream. Just because I don't want to spend too much time. Oh, God.
Go down! That's enough!
Spiders are sitting there. You stab your enemy with your crossbow. Dude, Bianca, the name of that's Varric's crossbow, is so fucking rad. Look at this thing. Can I get a good look at it? It's as big as he is. I mean, he's a dwarf, so it's not very big, but look at that thing. Look at the craftsmanship. It's excellent. Tell he's 20 right there. Yeah. I mean, bayonet. No, I'm going back the way I came. So, you guys ready to meet Dragon Mommy? Gonna meet her in a couple minutes. As Nicole said,
I can
Nicole
open the way
would let
forward.
her do anything.
One moment.
To her. Yes. Blood magic. Dragon Mommy? Yes, Dragon Mommy. She's not going to be in dragon form, but
that takes blood magic.
Dragon Mommy.
Are you crazy?
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
Sure, demons are very helpful. Right up until they take your mind and turn you into a monster.
Well,
so
yes,
in the Dragon Age universe,
but that won't happen.
Blood magic.
I know how to defend myself.
Opens you up
Be
to
careful
being
up ahead.
possessed by demons,
Restless
and so it's
things
extremely
prowl the
dangerous
heights.
and very, very like frowned upon.
In the days of Arlathan, the elders came here to sleep.
It's at every Tyranny's player.
Uthanara. The endless
How is
dream
that
they
going?
called
Aren't you
it.
in the Tyranny of Dragons game?
But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Can't we talk about this?
Demon Mommy, sign me up. Meryl is Demon Mommy. You're in Witchlight, which hasn't started. Knights of Silvermoon, welcome! You're in good company. I'm doing great. All of my friends from my Thursday D&D game that got canceled are here, so introduce yourself to everyone.
It's too much!
I think it's safe now.
I'm glad you decided to show
Place
up.
the
I know this
amulet
is
on
an
the altar, and I'll
unannounced
begin the
stream.
rite.
At least, at least to most of my channels, but I'm glad you're here. Alright, let's go, Dragon Mommy.
Aharin amalana salin. Emma ira au bella seviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In uthenera narivas.
And here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
No one wanted to buy it. Maybe because it had a witch inside?
Just a piece. A small piece. But it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already
I can't believe
has.
you're back after making me feel all the things. Did we decide that you're coming back, Scott?
What are you? A spirit? An abomination? This is no magic I've ever seen.
And you would know of spirits and abominations.
I'm a mage. Of course I know of such things.
Of course. I am a fly in the ointment. I am a whisper in the shadows. I am also an old, old woman. More than that, you need not know.
You have plans, I take it?
Destiny awaits us both, dear girl.
We are currently speeding
We
back
have
towards
much
Tribor,
to
where he
do.
was buried. Just
Before I go, a word of advice.
come back as a reborn.
We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Cheap advice from a dragon.
We all have our challenges. As for you, child, step carefully.
Got a vampire without a zombie.
No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
If Aoife dies, I have a hex blood
Now
set
the
up.
time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
How are you doing, Knights of Silver Moon? I'm sorry that I missed the game on Monday. How's Faith going? How are you doing? Now to get back down the mountain somehow. I'll be coming down the mountain when I come. I hope Jabari doesn't die, but if he does die, I got some fun ideas. I'm really excited. You all are like some of the most creative
Asarana's child,
D&D players that I
your
know.
debt is paid in full.
You have
It
some of the
isn't
best
too
characters
late
I've
to
ever
change
seen.
your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper.
It's going. We're down a player due to COVID, and
I'm
now
ready.
I think I has it.
Let's depart.
Super mild version of it. Everyone is getting COVID right now. Like literally everyone. I know I'm gonna get it. I work in a restaurant, and none of us wear masks. I'm terrified. Oh, no, the characters in... Well, I'm sure that your characters are great. I haven't been able to watch
Elganon.
enough of them. They seem awesome. I was talking about the group that me and the rest of this chat are in.
Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so...
I wish I had more time to watch your
so-
streams, Knights of Silver Moon.
I've never seen so many people in one place before.
So not to make a boring
It
normal
seems so
character.
lonely.
Working your way up will be fun. All right, that was a lie. It won't be fun.
Some adventurer I am.
Jabari's amazing.
Barely set
Jabari
out
is
and I'm
the
already
heart of the
daunted.
group.
Thank you for everything. For all your help.
I just feel bad,
Will
Knights
you
of
come
Silvermoon,
visit
because
me?
you always
Not
show up
now,
to my
of
shit,
course.
and I can never show up to your shit just
But
because I
maybe
work all
later.
the time.
I could use a friend.
One day, I'm not going to work all the time, and I'm going to be able to see your stuff. The rest of you, if you like D&D streams, check out their streams. They're really, really solid.
Of course. But only because you used that
pedals.
you kicked my puppy voice.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I mean it, though.
Oh, Meryl, I love you. I love you. Alright, let's get rid of Anarchist Man. Let's go with you. You never played Dragon Age 2? Did you play Dragon Age 1?
I wish we could
Or
do without
Dragon Age
places like
Inquisition?
this. I really do.
But it's the only place.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
Played 1, but you
The
didn't.
Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
I feel like 1 is the most unnecessary game in terms of understanding what's happening in the world. There's a bunch of cool stuff in it, and it's a good game. It's a good game. But everything that happens in it, you pick up very quickly from the beginning of this game. Preach, working all the time sucks. Sometimes I want to run away and become a hippie and a commie, but I think you have to be white for that. Oh, God. But yeah, this Dragon Age 2 takes place with some people who were fleeing the Blight, and went to the Free Marches north of Ferelden, and now they're stuck in a city that used to be a slave city, and is now getting better. And it's yeah, it's a really fun one. It's kind of like you, instead of playing these world globetrotting adventures, these globetrotting adventurers like saving the world from horrible things, you're just kind of playing the town city watch, which is kind of refreshing. And not to say that there's not stakes to everything, but you get some of the best character development in this one, I feel like.
I'm guessing that Templar wasn't
It
here
is
to
nice.
offer your
It feels
son
like
his
Waterdeep
good wishes.
Dragon Heist a little bit.
I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have.
Because there can be great
All my
stories in
family.
one city. Exactly.
When I learned he had magic,
Next time I
could not
run
bear to send him
Waterdeep
to the
Dragon Heist,
circle.
I'm going to kind of
But his
base it a
connection
little
to
bit
the
off
Fade,
of Kirkwall, I
it
feel
gives
like.
him nightmares, dreams of demons.
Make it a bit
speaking in his
grittier.
mind. I would rather lose him to the circle than to himself.
Abominations are always so awkward at family reunions.
Abominations
No,
are what
please, you must
happens when a
find him
mage gets
before-
possessed by a demon.
Before the demons
She's not
finish
just
their
calling her
work.
son an abomination,
He
by
must
the
be
way.
brought to safety. If you won't do it for Fainriel, do it for Kirkwall. The Templars say a lad like my son is a danger to the whole city if left untrained.
I'll bring your son back to safety. I promise.
I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar.
Trying to write an
Fainriel
urban
might have sold
campaign,
him
but
out.
time. I can't imagine how you have time to do anything, Akimiko.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment
I
longer than
respect
necessary.
you immensely for the amount that
He
you
ought
work.
to have his own
I
life.
complain about how busy I am.
Out from
It's
the
nothing
shackles of
compared
the
to what you
circle.
got going on.
Everyone should.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding.
The ultimate 5e campaign.
It's
where you
almost
can
a
run every
relief
single
to
adventure
finally
back-to-back as a
confront
single
this
grand
openly.
campaign. I've tried to do that multiple times. I ran Curse of Strahd into Descent to Avernus, but we didn't finish Descent to Avernus. You can run Waterdeep. I want to run Waterdeep into Curse of Strahd into Descent to Avernus. I think that that's the ultimate trilogy there.
I've never met a dwarf before.
That's because you've spent too much time
It
frolicking
just takes a
in the
lot
woods,
of
Daisy.
work on the part
Dwarves
of
don't
Descent into
frolic.
Avernus.
Daily
Just
don't do
adding
frolic
super
either.
demons and
Not in the
demons that are
woods.
stronger and making everything
have
just
sanctioned
slightly
frolicking
more
areas?
difficult.
No,
And making
just
sure
not
that
in the
high-level
woods.
players
The
can't
trees
just
get jealous.
trivialize things.
But you do frolic.
Of course we do. We
It's
wouldn't
a
be
demonstrably
animals
bad way
otherwise.
to live life. I don't... You're probably right. I think respect is a better word than admire. I respect it because I could never do it.
Greetings, my lady. You look like a woman who'd appreciate the finest rubies from Antiva raising her lovely neck. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
My lady, I'm a bachelor. I've never met a woman of sufficient beauty and charm to tie Vincento down.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
Perhaps you could stop jerking me around and tell me where your son is.
The boy is a mage of elven blood. Do you wonder I fear for him?
Oh, I forgot to level you up, best girl. You water deep into Curse Trident DIA, then Tyranny of Dragons finishing with SKT. Honestly, constantly upping stakes and scales. I feel like TOD would finish it out, because you're literally fighting Tiamat. But then again, you're fighting Zariel in Descent into Avernus. Descent into Avernus, you'd have to go like, you'd have to really slow that down, and it would be like levels 10 to 15, and then 15 to 20 would have to be one of YT's Storm King's Thunders, maybe. Ending with fighting Tiamat. And instead of Imrith, it's Tiamat behind everything. Doesn't TOD actually precede SKT? It does, but you can very easily throw that kind of thing around. It doesn't really matter. There's a lot of stuff in Storm King's Thunder that talks about the War of the Dragon, but you could make them take place concurrently, actually. But, you know, it's D&D. You can do whatever the fuck you want, you know? God, there's so much stuff to do in this game. The Bone Pit. Ambush! Enemies block the path! Random encounter! Am I just skipping this random encounter?
The Keeper told me there would be days like this!
No, I'm not. I should have just kept walking. I can't imagine the amount of prep that it would
Out of your
take, like,
element,
with
dwarf.
characters to
No
give
thanks
them
to
an
this lot,
art
can't get a
that would
decent
last
blade at a bargain anymore.
through all of those campaigns. You'd have
You,
to have the
though,
perfect characters for
You're
it.
what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor. I need forward thinkers to help court the Qunari.
Court the Qunari? Maker, think of the children.
Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use
So
it.
Qunari
I
are
often look at every
basically
second
they're-
idiot
they
and
look
think,
like
he
they look
needs
like
more power.
tieflings, but they have the culture of like and I mean this in like the Borg mixed with Gith. They're very militaristic. Let's have all the characters be a member of a small guild trying to make a name for themselves in Waterdeep. Yeah, just have all of the characters be Jabari. Like, just all of the characters be a innkeep, a leathersmith, those sort of things. I mean, at that point, we're only talking about a 2-3 year campaign. Imagine by the time the last 2 chapters roll around, the stories will be so morphed by PC decisions that we barely playing the modules regularly anyway. That's true. Military with a little bit of tribe-like mentality. Yes, exactly. They're great. They're great. They're very interesting from that perspective. We have 10 viewers right now. Hello, everybody. Thank you for hopping in. We had 2 viewers for the first hour, and it's really good to see everybody in here. Kind of like Gith, yeah. They are kind of like Gith, except they don't have, like, the singular focus of the Gith, of, like, we're going to kill the Mind Flayers. They're more, we have understood the way. We have a religion called the Qun, and it's basically about having this very strict hierarchical caste-based society with specific rules for everybody. Like, no one has a name. They just have their role. Like, it's very that. And their goal is to spread the Qun all throughout the world. So they're kind of an antagonistic force, but they like wait and bide their time. They aren't as evangelical as they potentially could be. They just kind of slowly wait and bide their time. And every now and then they just wage war on the whole world. But they haven't done it for a little while. What did he say? Yeah,
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Tal Vashoth, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But
Tal Vashoth are ones who are
maybe
Qunari
he'll bargain
who no
if I
longer
get rid of
follow the
something
Qun.
that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Tal Vashoth.
The Tal Vashoth. Are you up for some paid hunting?
All right, I'll step in for you. For a price.
Iron Bull.
I'm
Yeah,
done bargain
Iron
hunting.
Bull.
I want it done right. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded.
He
Richly.
was something. That arc, I don't know if you played the DLC, but there's an arc in that's extremely sad for him if you don't make all of the perfect decisions. Dorian was my favorite in Dragon Age Inquisition. He was so sassy, so, like, he looked a bit like Freddie Mercury with an even better mustache. He was great. You should play the DLC. It's the best part of that game, I feel like. Other than the ball sequence, which is obviously the best. He was clever. And he had a really interesting backstory as
What
well.
a terrible place to get lost. Not that there are many good places for that. Yes.
It wasn't just sass, it was intelligent sass. He was great.
A place of slavery and necessity. Kirkwall could not have existed without its mines.
And here we go again.
So the only way to fight a dragon in Dragon Age is to do this quest 3 times over the course of the 3 acts. If you don't do the quest in one of the acts, you don't get to come back here.
How many of you got Paul?
I like quests like that kind of build on themselves, and that's how you get the best gear, is you just have to follow the whole storyline all the way through the game.
going into those mines?
Yes, we are. I'm gonna get another water bottle. Oh. Maybe I'm not.
Here we go!
Baby dragon.
You! Now you go! Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Alright, you're gonna get some rest. Alright, have a good night, Knights of Silvermoon. It's good to see you too. Let's catch up soon. Let's play something sometime. I finally think I can play Valheim on this, so we should hang out.
I knew
Have a good
this
night,
would
man.
happen. Face me. I stand for all of us. May the creators have mercy on you. I certainly won't. To arms!
Whoa, why am I swinging around?
I deny you.
Games you played Solasta at all? I don't know what that is. What is Solasta?
Well, at least it's not boring. Make it good.
Barrel. Loving you since that day. Barrel. Crown of the Magister is a 5e based game. It's less charming with roleplay and story. Is Baldur's Gate 3. The combat mechanics are great. Okay. Crown of the Magister. I'll look those up. I need more D&D based things in my life. I started Divinity Original Sin and I couldn't get into it. Mostly because there was a whole bunch of systemic things in it that I think that Baldur's Gate fixed that I didn't like. But I should probably give that another try. I'll probably play that on stream eventually.
Get ready!
Get ready, ha!
I'll go with this.
So bad killing all these dragons. Maybe I don't. Combat didn't draw me in, but I like the story of that one. That's generally how I feel. I'm not a big fan of like action-oriented games all that much. I'm usually more about stories. Like this, I'm just kind of doing brainlessly. I'm like click, press button, click, press button. I feel like Inquisition did this part of it better, the combat
Price and
part.
Trusty, you came along. Them
The
dragons would have
encounters
sniffed
felt
me
like
out for certain.
encounters as opposed to
Hold
just
on. What
throw
happened here?
40 dragons at you.
I'll tell you what,
throw
Ken.
40
Be a friend and
bandits
keep your
at
voice
you.
down. There's another dragon close by.
Well, you better get going. Try not to get eaten.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Oh, are we gonna go that way?
James's friend.
I've never seen a huge dragon before.
Run BG3 when it full drops. Do we know when that full drops? Has there been any update as to when that's going to full drop? It's supposed to be this year, right?
I knew this would happen.
I'm going to get out of a cone. That's bad.
That's enough.
That's bad. I'm dying. YouTube took about a year in early access with COVID stuff. Postponed. That is it. I am dead. Oh no. I hope this game auto-saves. Oh, thank God. Okay, okay. I had a heart attack there. I've been playing for 2 hours and 40 minutes and I almost lost all of it. And this time we're gonna watch everybody's health. I need to give Divinity. I need to give Divinity 2 another shot. You started playing with Maddie tonight? That boy looks like Monster Hunter Dallas. This is the lankiest, skinniest dragon I've ever seen. Oh, everybody's dead again because I got talking to you assholes. That's it. Can these two rogues do it? I'm gonna say no. It wanders away. Not being too when it came out. Should have used the AoE. I should have. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, you guys. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So, position over here. You know what? I'm gonna play as the tank this time. My tank can't do this. But Cavaliers here just fly out of reach and stuff within range. The problem is that my tank keeps dying, like, way too quickly. Actually, can I go down here? That's it again. I can't stock up on here. I can't stack healing. Like, there's a cooldown. Like, I drink one, and then there's a cooldown before I can drink another one.
I knew.
Pause. Let's figure this out. Yeah, this isn't D&D. Damn, we'll die again. Am I just gonna be soft locked here because I'm not high enough level to do this? Shit, that time. I might have to just lower difficulty just for stream's sake. I'm gonna try it one more time. I think I have a plan.
Can't we?
Let's see.
Talk about this? No?
I taunted the damn thing. There we go. Spells? Yes, she does. No. Come on. Damn it. I think I never got in Dragon Age. It's like an MMO where everyone's specific roles, especially in boss fights, you have to manage it all yourself. Yeah. It's rough. I'm a casual, you guys. I'm sorry. I've let you all down. Watch me still die to this thing.
And here we go again. How about you?
And now I don't even have to care. Did it. There's a nightmare mode? God. Couldn't imagine. Ooh, I got a cool bow. I can't use it yet. Of course, 25 dexterity. Okay. I was underleveled for this. That is why. Did you ever get into Witcher games? Oh, hell yeah. Another game I thought about playing for stream was Assassins of Kings, because I never played that one. I played Witcher 3, though. But I never played Assassins of Kings, and so I have that on my computer as well, and I was about to stream that. but I figured it was a little too dense, and I wanted to play a game that I knew, so that I wouldn't get stuck on something and have no idea where to go. But yeah. Oh, shit. I need to... My heater is on, and I don't know why. I need to go change my thermostat. I will be right back, you guys. Oh shit, thank you. My mic was muted. I was saying, yeah, it'd be stupid for Witcher 3 not to be on Steam. It's like one of the most popular games of all time. I can't imagine that it's not.
You must really like the Hawk family.
Why do you say that?
You came all the way from Loki.
It's hard to believe. I came all that way to get here. Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking me.
Get back!
Alright, so these are Kunari.
How many of you got, Hawk?
Pump that dexterity so I can use that new bow I got. Fuck, does it have adult context? I think Steam doesn't show me games with nudity for some reason. Oh yeah, it does. It's got lots of boobs. So many boobs. Lots of boobs and butts. It is the tittiest game I believe I have ever seen. funny. You can't see any games with adult content. Dicks though? No dicks. I don't think there are dicks. I don't think I saw any dicks. Because sexist if not. Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. That's something that I've always felt is that like we see so many boobs, but no dicks. Yeah, it's got Game of Thrones level of boobs. Like you'll just see them pop up. You don't not just like for the romance stuff, but no dicks. Lots of butt though. You get some boy booty. Oh my god, I hate this area. God, you're doing archery. You're so strong. I like archery. Archery's fun.
I don't even wake Bianca for every threat anymore.
No further, human. Tal Vishoth control these passages.
Ambushes are
The
usually
Archery and Dragon Age
quieter
Inquisition
tonight.
was the most
I did not
broken
intend to
thing
ambush.
in the universe.
I expected to warn a caravan, but you are not helpless. The path ahead
There
is
was a specific
littered with
combo
my
that did
kind.
insane amounts
If
of
you
damage.
are as skilled
that
as
you
you
could do with
look,
Varric.
it would please me if you
When he
killed
stopped
them.
speaking, yeah. So like, what you do is you do the grappling shot where you pull yourself to them. You plant like 6 mines, and then you backflip out of there with the shot that you do a backflip shot, and then you set off the mines immediately, and then you shoot back over to him, set a bunch of mines, backflip, shoot over to him, set a bunch of mines, backflip. We need more dicks in media, and Cable should lead the charge for equality. I agree. I agree. And I think he would too. I think he would.
And I should trust you.
I have no
should
history
start a
of
petition.
betraying your people, only my own. I did not like
Try
my
it. Go
role,
play Dragon Age
so I left
Inquisition
the
right
queue.
now at like
I do not
with a
wish to
high
be
level
murdering
Varric,
so I left
and
these
do
Tal
that.
Vishoth to warn
It's
their
amazing.
victims.
It's so dumb.
You
It
are
does.
no
It's
victim,
like a Final
so
Fantasy
now
15
I will
attack.
leave.
It's so dumb. I'm gonna have to play Dragon Age Inquisition on here. I'm gonna have to buy it for the computer just so I can show you this nonsense. It is so stupid. I might go to my PS4 and like videotape me doing it.
What's the trick, Tal Vishoth?
The path ahead is thick with my kind. They revel in chaos, and will give you the battle you appear to want. If telling you that is a trick, it is a poor one. I am new to decisions outside my role, human. I have decided to warn you. Do what you will.
Ah! There's danger ahead and fire is hot.
I knew this would happen. Well, at least it's not boring.
I do. The one thing I do really love about Dragon Age Inquisition is the combat. The combat is just so much better. So it's absolutely prompt opening this game. I need to play Final Fantasy 15 again. I couldn't get into it. There's so many good games that I couldn't get into. It's exactly as you described it with bullets.
think I can do that.
Can you do that?
Not likely.
No. Yeah, the first bit where you're basically on a modern fantasy RPG road trip, legendary. The rest of the game, that's what it was. That's what it was. Is that the RPG road trip was awesome. I just finished Final Fantasy VII Remake. I just finished my second playthrough.
Got more on the way.
That's a game. Jeez, man.
Nice work.
Posture check. Thank you, Joom Joom. Welcome back, Joom Joom. Just got off work, headed home. How goes the game? It goes great. All of my friends from my Thursday D&D game showed up, and I'm very, very happy that they're here, and I'm happy you're here too. The game's going great. I am enjoying Dragon Age 2 as much as I remember when I was younger. Tactics got me into... I never played Final Fantasy Tactics. The first Final Fantasy game I played was Final Fantasy 11. Back when that was still a thing. Is it still a thing? It might still be running. But I played that for a little while. I'm on Twilight Princess right now. Wind Waker is so fucking amazing. It is the best. I think it's probably the best Zelda game, next to obviously Breath of the Wild is its own thing. But I did everything in that. I got all the Korok seeds. I got all of the shrines. I did everything in it, and so I don't ever want to play it again. You know? Maybe I'll change my mind. I keep firing my AoEs at dead people. Can you get old Zelda games on Switch? I haven't bought a Switch yet because not enough games interest me, but if old Zelda and Paper Mario are on there, I'd probably buy it. I don't think either of those are on there. I think that they're really low on I think they're really low on Virtual Console stuff. But if you get a 3DS or a DS, I guess, the Virtual Console on there is fire. My Discord DMs. Oh god, what's in my DMs? Oh, it's lovely! Oh my god! This is so good and wholesome. Wow. For those of you who aren't in there, a friend from a group chat that I'm a part of, as well as some of these idiots in chat right here, just sent me a drawing of one of my D&D characters, and it's really, really good. I'd share it on here, but I don't wanna. Let me see. I'll probably post it somewhere. I'll probably post it I'll probably make it my Discord avatar, so everyone will eventually see it. It's me. I'm one of the idiots. Yes, Scott and Nicole, I love you guys, and I love the rest of you too. I love all of you. I'm so happy. This has been a good night. This has been a very, very good night. Wow, I'm a little overwhelmed. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, wow. Life gets better, fam. Life gets better. You know, I've been really struggling the past couple of weeks. My entire life fell apart. I'm trapped in Texas.
To arms!
I've really had the support of some amazing friends to keep me afloat through all of it. That includes you, Jumju. I know you're in there. Fuck Texas King. Yeah, honestly. There's things to like, but they're not things that I like. I don't think I've seen the doodle that Nicole made of Asher. I want to see that.
Killed a lot. That dwarf was waiting at the compound.
Thanks, Nicole. I'd love to see that. I'm always impressed by y'all's art. Cabraxis6 is now following. Hello! I'm dragoning those ages. Yes, I am. I'm passing the ages with dragons. There's not enough dragons in Dragon Age, I said when Dragon Age 2 came out. But then when Dragon Age Inquisition came out, there were so many dragons, and they were so fun to fight. There were good things about Dragon Age Inquisition. I shit on it a lot, but it was a good game. Hello, Kane.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Thank you so much for that. I was just like blown away on stream by the art that you sent. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you.
Make it good.
I do like her. I like her a lot.
Stand ready.
I was just saying that things have been tough recently. Like, extremely tough. It's hard to stay positive about anything, but all of you have made my night. Last time I did a random video game stream, like, 2 people showed up. And I was thinking about calling it pretty early for this one too, because like 2 people showed up, and I was like, I'll save it for another time. But then look at us, we're all here, celebrating life together, and death, the death of all of these randos.
We're close to the ambush, Hawk. Be ready.
No, you just gotta wait for us to sign.
We're on
Yeah.
our targets. What is the prize?
I learned my lesson, Nicole. I learned my lesson. If you're into D&D, you should check out our stream on Saturday. It's a little all over the place. We're ending Icewind Dale pretty soon, but if you want to stop by, just lurk. That'd be nice. But you know what?
Watch your step.
Well
This
equipped
is
for
great.
bandits. But
Just
dead is
playing
dead
video
and the
games
road
and
is
having
clear.
friends in chat to talk to is
Captain Jevon needs
everything
to know
I ever
of this.
wanted.
Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Lower the game volume a bit. Have terrible ears. Yes, I can lower the game volume. I'm gonna keep sound effects at 1. Oh, no. I just lost it. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh my god, I have so many quests. I think most of these are turn-ins.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Yeah, that load screen
Not
was
much
pretty...
room in the
I was
barracks,
just thinking
but there's
that load
left-
screen was pretty
There's
epic.
Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
Oh hey, the Viscount's house.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up
God,
as
my
lieutenant
hog
in
is
your
so
first
hot.
year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter.
I'll be real with you.
It's not the
Everything I know
first time
about
he's made me wonder
Dragon
like
Age 2 is
this.
Fenris and also
Something is
Meryl.
very wrong.
That's true. That's very valid and okay. Fenris is adorable, even though he's a bigoted prick. And Meryl is best girl. If you have any questions about it, I'm sure that I can try and explain what's going on. Basically, you're a refugee from a war against zombie things in the first game. And you're trying to make a life for yourself in this new city. And it's basically a big D&D adventure where there's a whole bunch of not connected quests and things that are happening. And then intrigue starts to begin. Like, for example, this guy was the captain of the guard, was mad at us that we found out about a missing patrol. And we went and killed the bandits that killed that patrol, and he was mad because we stepped out of line. So there's something fishy here. Play Dragon Age Origins a little bit, however, the game is old. It's very old, and it feels old to play, too.
This is probably a bad time to discuss my bill with him.
He'll jail you. I don't doubt that. The rest, though. Well, the duty roster will have my next patrol. Sounds like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around.
It's a new mod that lets you skip all the battles, and I'm like...
Not letting that one go, Captain.
Man, at this point, this is a dating sim with extra steps. That's funny. That's funny. I watched a speed run of Dragon Age Inquisition, and not Dragon Age Inquisition, of Dragon Age Origins, and there was some funny shit that got up to.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though.
That's
Anyway,
what she said.
Thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
Made this
So
freaky
the
short
satchel
elf
gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
Blood mage. I didn't know you had to download a mod to be gay, and it really hits how old the game is. Alistair, my beloved. Oh, yeah, I remember the days when you had to download a mod to be gay. You can be super gay in this game. They picked up on that. They picked up on that real quick. I'm gonna be gay in this game, because I'm going for Meryl. Well, I wouldn't be gay, but took you long enough. Took you long enough, Scott. Thanks for the... Oh, that's a sub. I thought it was a follow. Thanks for the sub. Jesus. Thank you. Spoke too soon. Fuck. My wife. All right.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donick. A good man. Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
Can go give us everything.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
I'm gonna play with Fenris in the party, even though I find him kind of insufferable because he hates mages so much. Just for you guys, whenever I find Fenris. I think he's like one of the last people you get. But he's sexy. He is sexy. He's so sexy. I can fix him. We can fix Fenris together. I think you actually can fix Fenris.
Now we fight.
Now we fight. Oh, another sub. Thank you. I have no idea how much that means. Thank you. Every penny I get from subs is going straight back into my my Return to New York fund. You fixed Fenris? He's a hard fix from what I understand. All the support. I'm drowning in support.
You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not. Anyhow.
I'm coming back for
my
you guys.
apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long.
Oh, we're close to a hype
I keep
train.
thinking I'll fall up into
Sub
that sky
gifter
any
use
minute.
bits now to start a hype train.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been
If I get my first ever
misplaced.
hype train from just a bunch
The
of
men
you
who were
guys,
supposed to
I'm gonna be
deliver
so
it
happy.
decided not to. If you
But no
retrieve my
pressure, no
property,
pressure. You don't
I
have to
could
do
reward you
anything more.
handsomely.
Make it worth my time, and I'll help you.
Good
Oh,
night, Scott.
I will.
Have a wonderful evening.
Or I'll
We
try
love you.
to. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Oh shit. Thanks, Scott. Night for real. Bye-bye. Get out of here. at something real quick. Here, just give me a second. Okay. All right. Just realized I still haven't seen the Grim Forge in Baldur's Gate 3 yet, so I'm going to go through it again. James Nicole Cabraxis person who seems nice. Give me a name, 5e, race, and class. Spoomples. Tiefling. No. Halfling. Tiefling. No. Spoomples, the halfling sorcerer. I'm gonna type that up. Yeah, Spoomple's the halfling sorcerer. If you know what that's from, you get extra points. Sorcerer is in. They just added Sorcerer in like the last update. Sorcerer is in. They got Wild Magic and Draconic Soul Sorcerers in. Wizard works too if you don't want to play a Sorcerer. Yes, Game Grumps reference. I haven't watched them in a while. Like, I fell off when they stopped numbering their episodes because it fucked with the algorithm. And it made it really hard for me to keep track. But yeah, if you haven't played the Sorcerer yet, play the Sorcerer. It's a lot of fun. Triggers Wild Magic surges way too often. Which I love. I adore. I think that you should roll for a Wild Magic surge every time a spell is cast.
Can't we talk about this?
And instead of it happening on a 1, it happens on between a 1 and a 5 or something like that. I don't know. More Wild Magic surges equals more fun. When you play, when you're watching one of our D&D streams, I have a button in there that you can spend channel points to trigger a Wild Magic surge. And I find a way to fit it into the plot. I don't understand why YT stopped streaming his games. I watched some of your Tavern Raider streams. It was really, really good. Well, I didn't watch them live, but I saw bits of them.
Oh dear, get ready to march away.
Oh, Donick and Aveline. Donaline.
Who? Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Guardsman.
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
Good night, Akimiko.
The seal of the Viscount.
Thank you for joining us.
Office details, city accounts.
Valuable to a
We're probably
guild
gonna
of
wrap it up
thieves.
pretty soon.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon
I'll
will
still be around,
answer.
but...
Selling out his own? Forget guard captain. This man needs to be in government.
Not now, Hawk. Jevon needs to see how justice works. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
Meryl, my wife. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this again. I know it's easiest on days when Thursday D&D falls through, but I'm gonna try and stream on other days, and if any of y'all can show up, that'd be nice.
We're under attack.
Keep me from getting too lonely.
They don't know what the big tree is for.
Like, this is the worst kept city in the world. Like, why does Aveline even have a job as a guardsman? Everyone is so grimy and covered in blood, it's kind of cool and sexy. There's so much blood in this, and it's so dumb how everybody just gets drenched in blood. I love it so much. It looks like paint splatter.
Get ready! I'll cut you first! Go for the fight!
Great. I was starting to get lonely.
I don't like this song. This song's a little...
Get back!
Let's do this.
They were clearly expecting...
It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we had no.
This song is so dramatic. It's pretty okay.
That's not the elf. Who
Which
is that?
Kissies? Is that...
It doesn't matter.
Is that you, Nicole?
We were
Did you
told to
change
kill
your name?
whoever enters the house.
Well, at least it's
These
not
streets
boring.
should be safe at night. Care to help out with that?
Face me. I stand for all of us. Let's finish this.
Try to leave the tricky ones alive.
There's a part of that song I didn't like. The rest of this has been okay. Do I not have the chat box on screen? Oh no, it's on screen. That was a lot of panting. That was wonderful. Yeah. Beric, what?
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Wow, he's got those Witcher
Lieutenant,
eyes.
I want everyone in the
Black.
clearing now. Captain.
Oh, here we go.
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
I am not a slave.
Fenris.
I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
You were responsible for this.
I'm the reason you're here, yes. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Anso's job did seem a little too easy.
Perhaps the deception was unnecessary. If so, I'm sorry. I've become too accustomed to hiding. If I may ask, what was in the chest?
You're
The
starting
one
to
they kept in
pant
the
like
house?
Varric there.
It was
Kane.
empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
All that for an empty chest?
No, there's more. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
Looks like it's going to be a long night.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can.
You
We must
okay there,
enter
Kane?
before morning.
Just for you, I will sub out
This is
Aveline for
strange.
him every now and then.
I've never seen the alien
Now
age
we
this
fight.
quiet, even at night.
Where did he go? We'll get him, don't worry. I'm not leaving tonight before we get Fenris.
More coming.
Husband is sharp and nobody likes him. He's just misunderstood. I like Fenris. My god, I have so many quests to turn in. I'm gonna finish all of these quests, and then we're gonna end our stream tonight.
Never a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark, but good reward in getting rid of them.
I should play World of Warcraft on here again next time the expansion comes out. If
No
it ever
one has
does.
left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Daenerys may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
Alright, here you go. He's in the party. You're welcome.
Come and face me!
Trap.
You owe me nothing.
We're under attack.
Consider this payment for the... Consider this payment. For the gorgeous portrait you did of Aoife.
That's enough.
sends spirits to do his fighting for him. Daenerys, can you hear me?
Here we go!
Your pet cannot stop us.
It's too much!
Rage demon. Oh shit, I went down.
Stand for all of us. One less against us. Make it good.
I got work in the morning. Great stream. Thank you. Thank you. This was unexpectedly successful.
But not my choice.
Have a good night, Nicole.
I can't do that. I don't think I can do that.
We shall not falter. Nothing is ever easy.
Face me. I stand for all of us. I'll deal with it. May the creative
Yeah, but nice and fun to look at your quest as well as fixing your husband. I don't know if I can finish all these quests. I'm gonna finish this one and then turn to some things. See what I can do. Then I'm probably done as well. Starting to get a little angry.
Must finish this.
Be wary.
Face me. I stand for all of us. Take this. I suffer no threat.
Fix him, you don't understand. We all think we can fix them. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I got one. Order will be restored.
That's enough of that.
Okay. Where the fuck is this dude?
Have died.
Not today, Hawk.
gone. I had hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
I love him, he's covered in blood, yoink. You can yoink him all night long.
It never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
You talking about me?
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were.
Here we go.
You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
Meryl's quite capable of handling herself.
I am? I mean, yes. Of course I am.
Meryl!
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
Is that how you feel? It's terrible what those mages did to you.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Daenerys, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Are you going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Daenerys wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
What makes the gang so angry at
Alright.
night?
I'm going to stop here for the night. Just gonna save this. Thank you all for joining me. All. There's 3 of you left. But, this has been wonderful. Really heartwarming, and it made my night. You can kiss Meryl all you want. But, yes. Have a wonderful evening. We are going to raid a friend of mine. You don't have to stick around, but she's really good and does better than I do with these sort of things. Anyway. Have a good night. Clickety-clackety. Please, come backety. Oh, by the way, Saturday, Icewind Dale. If you can make it, we'd love to have you there. Bye-bye.